Imagination yourself as a bird in the sky, the wind in your face and it feels so nice. Whoa, imagination. Everywhere you go, there is love in the air. People all around, they don't ever care. It's a beautiful sight to see. Come take a flight with me. Yeah, imagination. Come on, ooh yeah. Imagination. Come on, yeah.
Alrighty. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cringe Radio with Homie and Foster, live from the Helamco Arena in Ghent, where we have this awesome match between UK versus the Netherlands. Hello, Foster.
Hello, homie.
Are you ready to kick some ass?
Yes, it will be an interesting matchup between these two teams. Let's see what they can bring to the table today. Which maps did they choose, homie?
I believe that UK picked Village and that the Netherlands picked Frostbite. Which is quite interesting.
All right.
Because we Belgium won 2-0 against the Netherlands on Village, but lost 2-0 on Frostbite. So let's see what happens.
Indeed, I would say it's advantageous for the Netherlands, given that they had a prac on those two maps just yesterday against us. So those tactics must be fresh in their memories.
Yes, they definitely made some mistakes against us. Let's see if they can fix those tactical plans in their advantage. Looks like we're going to start off with Frostbite. Maybe it's already time for the national anthems. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
All right, let's go. We'll start with the anthem of the Netherlands. And the fans go crazy in the stadium here live in the Helamco Arena. All the Dutch fans gathered here. Anyways, now it's time for the British national anthem. Here we go. What a beautiful anthem that was. Anyways, we're still waiting for two players. I think we are waiting for Vis and Mirage right now. And it looks like on the UK side, they have a different lineup than yesterday. There's no Merlinator to be seen, although I was given the information that he possibly would have played. But it looks like he's not here.
Yes, that's a good observation. So I would imagine that Dictator will take the role of the Panzer here.
Yes, I think he is a Panzer indeed.
I would say Merlinator was pretty instrumental yesterday. No crazy 5-mans or 4-mans, just a lot of 2-mans being annoying. Gibbs allowing the team to find some openings. So this will be
in watching his stream yesterday against our game, and it looks like he was nading heavily, depending on nades a lot, and just getting those shots to decimate the team, like making the team smaller on attacks and defense. Really wondering what Dictator will bring to this game in place of Merlinator as the Panzerfaust. Looks like we still have to wait a bit for Mirage to join and Vis. They just said that Mirage was still eating. But of course,
I think they're also waiting for Joop, who's
yes.
their Panzer.
I forgot.
He seems to be idle. So what I understood was Vis is available, Mirage is eating, and Joop is missing in action.
So quite maybe some lineup changes, which could be interesting. Anyways, we'll be right back. I'm gonna play some more local Belgian songs for everybody to enjoy. We'll be right back.
Toen ik op de 300 meter van de meet kwam en ik voelde Valverde aangaan, toen wist ik dat ik 1 of 2 ging zijn. Ik wist dat ik hem nog ging passeren, maar ik dacht eerst aan McEwen of Petaki in het wiel zat. Ik deed even niet omkijken en ik ben gewoon vol doorgegaan. Ik heb zelfs op 20 meter nog een tand bijgestoken of zo, omdat ik niet zeker was. Maar ik besef het nog niet goed, denk ik.
Inokorov in het centrum. Valverde zet zich recht. Tombone komt eruit. Tombone pakt nu over. Tombone over Valverde. Tommeke, 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 wat doe je nu? Tombone gaat wereldkampioen worden. Tombone gaat wereldkampioen worden. Tombone op 1. Tombone op 1. Tombone is wereldkampioen. Tommeke, 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 wat doe je nu? Tombone is wereldkampioen.
Have you ever heard of Candyman?
Candyman.
His right hand is sawn off. He has a hook jammed in the bloody stump. If you look in the mirror and you say his name 5 times, he'll appear behind you, breathing down your neck. You wanna try?
Candyman. 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 Candyman.
Candyman. Did I scare you? Scared yet? The Candyman is coming. Here's the bass.
All right, we're back for a bit. We just had a request from Kevin from the Belgium team for his favorite song, which we'll now play.
I'm running round in circles, meeting people I see every day. There's no one left to talk to, 'cause I already know each word they'll say. In the land of the living, there's a key. In the land of the living, to open me. In the land of the living, I will search no more, 'cause it's you that I've been looking for. In the land of the living, I'm running round in circles, meeting people I see every day. There's no one left to talk to, 'cause I already know each word they'll say. If only I could find
Alright, and we are back. It seems like we're almost gonna start. Merch has connected to the server. Foster, are you with me?
I am here.
Waiting on 2 plays right now. Looks like Netherlands is gonna start defending and UK attacking. I think this was UK their map choice, right?
Frostbite is the map choice of the NL team. The UK team picked Village, which will be the second map for today. With, of course, a potential decider, should they not be able to separate amongst themselves between these 2 maps.
Alright, let's just have a quick overview on the rosters. For the Netherlands we have Lianneke, Bully, Krabje, Edo, Vis and Mirage. For the UK we have Dusty, Crumbs, Ditto, Nova, Jam and Dictator. So Foster, who do you think is gonna win?
I think it's a difficult question, but I would say based on the maps they are playing, I would actually give a slight advantage to the UK. But it will be interesting. Both teams have made a few changes to their roster. I think the biggest change here is Joop not being Panzer for the NL team.
UK has started off well, making that plant on the main door. See a lot of self-kills coming in from the UK. Panzer's fired into the flag room, Dictator gets 2. And we see Lianneke setting himself up in the main room, while the UK is pushing up the ladder and going main.
Indeed, it's Leon who took on the role of Panzer here, replacing Joop. And I would say the UK is off to a good start. They made the plant, they just spawned at the flag as well. Let's see what they can do here.
Yes, they took the flag, they respawned there and they're waiting for the engineer. It's Crumbs on duty, he's gonna plant the service door. Let's take a look at the other side of the map. We see a few guys pushing courtyard and Stoneway, putting some pressure on the defense right now. But UK, the NL team, is holding up strong at the moment. Fizz getting multiple kills. And the UK will respawn now.
So the NL team did manage to get in position here now, so let's see how the UK will proceed with pushing here. Not really pushing at the moment, maybe waiting for this service door to plant.
The service door has just been blown, but nobody's pushing service, it seems so. A lot of people looking at the courtyard area. And Dictator is set up at the access spawn, he's shooting right now, he didn't connect. Edo is keeping that spawnway locked and clear.
So we have the UK team here spawning a bit later than the NL team.
Lots of kills coming in for the Dutchies. As there's one guy still in the access spawnway, but he's gonna get taken down from Edo. And it looks like
they did manage to grab the flag.
Yes, indeed. So the UK will spawn back. Let's take a look at the spawn times. Actually, the UK team is spawning 5 seconds later than the Dutch team. And now they're pushing up the main road, Dusty here. Getting a nade in. Peeking. Going in. Supported by Ditto. Ooh, and a huge bench from Lianneke taking them both out. And looks like that was last push of that attack. Panzer's fired from the ally side, didn't connect. Bully's still in the main room. Playing pretty aggressive, as we are used to. Bully taking out Crumbs in the main door. Lianneke follows up with a nade. Looks like they're holding this main door pretty tight.
The NL team seems to be picking up nicely kills here. We saw a fast start from the UK team, who now seem to be not struggling yet, I would say, but having a bit of issue to get that flag back.
Yes, I would say that the spawn times right now are in favor for the Dutch team because they can set up faster inside the flag area and so on. I think I just crashed.
I think we just had a server crash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not again. Oh,
Uh,
let's hope it's gonna get back online. Man, so many server crashes these days lately. I think we also had one yesterday versus Dutch team when we were on beach. There was some airstrikes and server just crashed.
server is back online now.
Yeah, they're switching the map. I hope the stream is not lagging too much for you guys. Anyway, any predictions from the chat? Who do you think is gonna win? Who's gonna pick Frostbite? Who's gonna pick Village? Are we gonna go to a decider? Live questions. And the Dutch team is asking to reset the time to 6 minutes 10.
I mean,
At this point,
I think when it comes to server crash, I think this is one of the.
Oh man, it's so yeah. What do you do with this? I mean,
No, I don't think this is really an advantage or disadvantage for either of the teams. If it is a disadvantage, it might be for the UK team because they had those plants down so fast. But then again, they lost the flag. They were struggling. The Dutch team was in position, so I think we're just gonna see a normal map restart here.
yeah, but then again, if you're a Dutch team, I know why they're asking to set the time to like a bit lower because they already hold them off for quite some time and they also had control of the time. It's gonna be annoying. Like I mean, if the UK just pushes through right now instead of 2 minute time, then it's gonna be a huge discussion.
Yeah, let's hope they don't do that.
Well, I think you could like decide to say like, okay, just get the plants down, get service down, and then just set the time to 6 minute 10. That would be the fairest, I guess. I'm not sure.
It is something they could consider, but
I don't think there's.
I'm not sure.
Though. I don't think there's.
I'm not
gonna
sure.
do it. But then again, I hope that the UK doesn't set a time before 4 minutes now, because otherwise discussions will be able to pop up, I guess. Alright, it looks like we're gonna get back underway for the second start. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Take it away, Foster.
So we're seeing a quite standard push here from the UK team towards the door. Panzer might fire into office here. Doesn't connect. They don't have the plant as fast as they did in the previous round. Their engineer just got killed, but they have a second engineer who is planting the door right now. And we are seeing that the UK is spawning.
It's almost the same.
I need to check. Almost the same? Okay.
That's 2 seconds difference, I think. Let me check. Oh, let's just
Dictator get a nice Panzer here in the flag with 2 kills.
putting a lot of pressure on that flag area. Ditto's priming nades as an engineer.
Nice nade again from Dictator. That's 4 kills. They might get the chance on the flag now.
Ditto is pushing towards the service area, just gonna want to get that plant, and he's an engineer. He's gonna plant right now. I don't think
He's getting pushed by Vist right now.
Oh, so close, but he still managed to get the plant before he gets taken out by Vist.
Very nice play from Ditto. Very important to get that plant off this fast.
Smart play.
Seems to be a similar start for the UK here. Fast plants. A flag rep. Well, now they need to get that flag to set up some attacks.
They do have control over the flag area, just like in the last game. Well, the last 5 minutes. UK is not pushing too heavily because there's a lot of airstrikes being thrown there in the main area. Jam is pushing right now towards the main area. Ooh, almost a bad nade from the Phantom Faust there on the UK side. It's pushing in right now, supported by the Phantom Faust. But Lianica with a double nade kill. And it looks like that push has again shut down. All UK people are respawning back in the huts. Dictator just shot his Panzerfaust, didn't connect. And the UK is now approaching towards the flag area from the main end ladder. Dictator's gonna push up that ladder. Swords and nades. does connect, but also gets taken down.
They might have a chance here at the flag.
I think it's too late, and they
Yeah.
self-kill out heavily with 3 people, and now we'll see another push. Netherlands is holding them off quite good, let's say. Grab you with an airstrike, that's a good angle. Doesn't connect though. Does hit the nade, and let's see where the other UK boys are. And there's a dog grab, I didn't see it. Who got it? Actually, there's someone.
Nova got the dogs now.
Ooh, he's just taken
He
down.
got
at the
gunned
service
down, but
area.
it might be picked up again.
He's picked up. It's picked up again by who is it?
Crumbs is waiting on servers now, waiting for his team to tell him it's clear to run through this service hall.
There were 3 guys in the office. He's jumping down now. He's moving. He's moving.
The Axis team just went over the wall. They might be able to set an attack here, but
They
it
do have
won't
2
be
guys
easy.
at the transmitter. He's getting revived, so it looks like they have a.
Leon is gone down right now. He was ready with the Panzer. Might get a revive.
Dogs are now back in the Allied huts. And they're pushing now towards the transmitter, but nobody's taking the dogs offline. It gets picked up by Crumbs. And it looks like the Allies have quite some control. There's still some people in the transmitter area. Bully's still there. Actually,
3
there were
guys in
3
the transmitter, yeah.
They're pushing in right now. Heavy battle going on. 4 guys in Allied still there.
Nice shooting from
Quite
Bully here.
even nice nade by Dictator. Gets 2. Looks like the radio room is now clear. And where are the documents? Where's Crumbs?
Crumbs is still waiting at the
He
back
didn't-
spawn.
He wasn't able to make the push with his team.
Probably didn't get the queue, wasn't sure it was clear, decided to wait.
Yes, and it was very close to the access respawn time, so he didn't want to risk it. He gets
He
taken down
got
by
killed
Lena,
from
though.
behind.
Lenk is now chasing the dogs with his Luger. Tries to find Wither, yes. It's on the Allied hut, but he's not gonna make it, unfortunately. More time is going off the clock. Jam now has the documents. He's self-killed. Ooh, that is an unfortunate airstrike by Bully there. He takes out Viz.
That's the full spawn as well for this.
Now the UK is pushing in. Is somebody still inside the transmitter? Ooh, Edo takes him down. Oh, almost. Ditto goes back. He doesn't want to risk it. And the documents are again near the Allied huts. That was so close. Very
The
nice.
Dutch team is down here. They should go for a push.
There's so many
There is
people
no one in the
respawning,
transmitter.
Yes, they're really hesitating.
They are waiting.
And now
They are waiting.
they're giving the Dutch team again a chance to get
Nice
over the wall.
banner from Dictator.
He goes over
Dogs
the
are
top.
going up.
And he got him. 5 minutes and 7 time. Well, at least it's over 4 minutes.
Yeah. I would say that the UK team, they could have done it, I think, a bit earlier. There was a lot of hesitation once they got the dogs to that back spawn, whether it was clear or not.
Yeah, it looked to me that they had it pretty clear at some point, but then the Axis respawn comes in again and then they're hesitating to push. Because they're afraid they're gonna get airstriked or panzered. But then again, they did well by waiting and then eventually just getting the secure. I mean, it could have been maybe 1 minute earlier, but still, it's good that the dogs didn't get secured for the UK team.
Yeah, they play it safe, and that's one way to play it, because still a bit over 5 minute time on Frostbite is still considered a quite good time. And I think, what do you think, homie, here? Do you think the Dutch team might break the time? Do you see?
I think it's gonna be close, because we played the Dutch team yesterday and we also set around a 5 minute time, which they broke as well, and also a 6 minute time. So I think the Dutch team will get a run for their money. Well, we see Leonneke getting lined up with a panzer shot. Oh! And he gets 2 team kills. Oh, I just saw it happening. The guy went upstairs while the shot was being made, and he just ran in the Panzerfaust.
Mirage trying to get the flag here, gets gunned down. The Allied team just spawning now, pushing towards, getting held back by a strike. Multiple strikes coming from the Axis team.
And now we see NL pushing down with 3 guys, Krabby, Edo, and somebody else who just got blown away. Panzer got him, and now they're pushing through the main area. Looks like they got some control. I think Krupp is gonna go for the flag. No, he gets taken down by Jam. He's gonna give him, and he's gonna get full spawn here.
Panzer shooting down, gets 1 kill.
There's only 4 people arrived right now. It looks like UK have control over the main area. Another support fire by Krumps. Bully's looking, peeping in the main area. Gets in, takes down one, gets taken out by Nova.
I think we're seeing a similar start as the last round. Let's see if the Dutch team can get a hand of that flag.
Yes, they need to get the break into that main room, get that flag. Plant the service door as soon as possible because time is running out. There's only 3 minutes left and Dictator with a double Panzerfaust reply by Lineker though. But it looks like a lot of Dutch guys are dead again, and here's the next respawn again. There's only 3 minutes left. They have to put more pressure, get that Panzer into the main area. Get more control over the main area because UK is holding that area very tight. Although
Panzer doesn't connect here.
Leonike shoots for the office. Maybe he should try to go for the main area together with his team because 4 people are pushing right now there.
We might see a nice medic push coming in here at the lower door. Dictator
again,
gets 2 kills.
Yeah, it's easy frags if there's no pressure from the Panzerfaust from the allied side. He can just hide there. I'm gonna spec him just a bit. I think he just does the same tactic as I do. And we have a pause. Like there's some people who are getting lag. Fizz is complaining. He's getting some lag.
I just opened up my Lagometer to check it myself, but it seems to be no issues for me. I'm not seeing any spikes.
Wait, are we on the Dutch server or on the German server?
This is the German server, yeah.
Okay.
I did see Leon not moving there below the ladder, so he might be AFK or lagging or...
Ah yes, he's AFK.
Having someone at the door.
Probably having...
Or a baby crying.
Probably a baby crying. He just recently became a father. I think his youngest child is 1 year old. I'm not sure if I'm able to tell that, but whatever. So yeah, only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock and we don't still have a flag grab, no service push. No service planted here, so looks like it's in favor from the UK, but then again, things can quickly turn around if UK would stay in the main area and then get full spawned. I mean, we've had it with Belgium before, like you try to push out too heavily on full spawn because you think you got control, then some people get full, the other people who are just spawned push out too, gets killed, and then you can lose the map control very quickly.
I haven't seen too much coordination yet here from the Dutch team to get that flag. I would expect them to push lower together more as a team, have a medic train going, or have it as a distraction with one guy going on the ladder to grab that flag at the last second. But I have to say the UK team is doing a good job with their spams, shooting from top, holding them off pretty nicely.
Let me just check how many viewers we got. We got 17 people watching. I don't know how we got so many people because we fucking suck at this. At least we're trying to do a good job, and it looks like the match is on pause. Let's get this back on their way. Foster, take it away.
Fight.
Alright, let's see what the Dutch team can do here. Are they gonna go for another lower push, or are they gonna try to push up? Leon gets killed there, doesn't get any panzer frags, but they seem to be pushing the ladder quite heavily here. There's no strikes coming in from the Axis team, allowing them to push up that ladder. 3 guys going up the ladder now. Are we gonna see a flag grab here?
Maybe it's gonna be close. Yes, they finally got the flag with 2 minutes left. This is gonna be really close. They need to get that engineer back in the server. Needs to make sure that this engineer doesn't get gipped. He doesn't. Bully's gonna go for the plant right now, and let's see where the
2 kills from Leon. This is a very good kill. They should try and use this opportunity to push for the dock straight away. Already see Leon pushing down, gets gone down.
There's 3 people in the docks area for the UK. And they do set pressure, but it's not gonna work out. There's only like 2 good pushes left in this first round. Let's see what they do here. Let's back Leonica. He's trying to get another spawn kill in there. Dictator shoots his Panzerfaust in the office area, and it looks like they're
They
gonna
seem to be going for a spawn push.
Yes, Leonica is gonna line up his shot. He's shooting right now. Doesn't connect, unfortunately. Now it's gonna be.
Kromps is going for the flag here. If they lose the flag, that would be a big problem.
Oh, and Dictator gets 2 with his Panzerfaust, and that's gonna be the death, I believe. And
Doesn't manage to get the flag.
In there. Oh, he didn't, yeah, okay, so we still got 1 push here. Let's follow Merrick. He's going full way. He's gonna prime a nade. Doesn't connect. Gets into a duel with Jam, but Jam takes him out.
Nice kills on the UK side here. I think this is gonna win them the round.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah,
They're getting the flag as well, unless someone sneaks through here.
Gonna quickly check.
I don't see how they're gonna.
Nope. Although they did spawn back in the flag, I think it's too late. They only have 30 seconds. I believe it takes, like, if you don't get any holdups, it takes at least 22 seconds. But then you have to go transmitter area, so don't see that happening. So yeah, a first point for the UK team here on the Dutch map pick, which was Frostbite.
Yeah, indeed.
So Dutchies will have to step up their game. Then again, I don't think any team is doing particularly bad or anything, but it's really close anyway. They just got held up too long in the first stage, and they only had 2 minutes to plant, and they couldn't really put pressure on the docks area together as a team. Let's take a look at the scores. Wow, Dictator 28 frags. Is that true, or is this a bug? Because I know there's sometimes bugs with stats. If it's true, then he's doing a very good job.
I did see him pick up several 2-man Panzer kills, nade kills. So I think those stats are pretty correct, and that's where all his damage is coming from.
Yeah, it's like 7k damage. I mean, it's like 3 guys from the UK combined. But then again, yeah, okay, Panzer does get him more damage than an SMG person shooting.
He's been very, very consistent, I would say, since the start. And we are seeing here that the Dutch team is asking to change the server because Viz has some routing issues.
I'm just suggesting this is
I mean, when it comes to server location, I think this is a German server, which is probably the most fair.
Yeah, it's the neutral server because we allowed some discussion, like on which servers we would play out these matches, and we decided that the Dutch people can't play on the Dutch servers. But then again, I think we played on the Dutch server. Although I'm not sure anymore. But to me, it looks like the Dutch are pinging better than the UK.
They are, yeah, slightly.
But indeed, like, this has the highest ping. But it's still 48, so I'm not sure what is. He's complaining about lag, like sudden lags, like lag spikes, so could be a thing. Gonna look at my stream if it's still a bit smooth. It looks like it's lagging a bit. Ooh, I hope it's quite stable at times, but I think my laptop is overheating at some point, making my CPU cool down, and then some lag may pop up. Although I'm not sure if I can still change some settings here. Well, I guess I could try to change my frames per second to 30, but I might be getting kicked by the trying to play admin. If only that mag was incorporated into OSP properly, there would have been a lot less discussions about it. I'm not sure if you spec a player, can you see the lag spikes he's having, or do you just see your own thing?
Normally you see the players, his lag spikes.
It does indeed have some yellow spikes, but then again Leoneke has it as well. Everybody's having it, as far as I can tell. Anyways, we're gonna be right back with some music. We'll be back soon.
I got something for your mind. 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 I got something for your mind, your body, and your soul. your mind, your body, and your soul. Your mind, your body, and your soul.
Alrighty, and we're back. Looks like we're connected to a new server. I'm not sure if this is a UK one. I think it is, but it's had a Netherlands.
Dictator
last name.
launched a UK server indeed, and I have to say the pings look better, of course, on the UK team, but also on the Dutch team. The average ping seems to be around 35 for both of the teams, so it works for both of them now. I would say even better.
Right, well, we are waiting for one player, and he raises up, so we're gonna get the second round underway. Score is right now, for the viewers who didn't watch the first round, the score is 1-0. Okay, team, and fight. What's it called? Faster, take it away.
Seeing a general spam here from the Axis team, we do see Krabby going up the ladder fast, might get an early frag up here. He decided to go to the office and gets gunned down by Crumbs. Spawn times seem to be the same for this round.
Then it should be similar as the last round. It's just interesting. Edo goes on his own nades. There's an airstrike, doesn't connect. Dutch are moving forward, gonna go up that ladder with two guys merge, and the medic decides to back off, goes up again. 5 seconds to get a flag grab here. Doesn't look like he's gonna have a merge, he's just spamming nades on the top. And we see a lot of self kills from both teams, and we're gonna have another push. Fizz is already on the main door, he's gonna be able to sneak in there, takes out Dictator, the defender, does get revived, and shoots. Lands too.
Leon managed to get in the flag here. Gets killed by Dusty, but Bully is pushing up the ladder as well. Guns down Dusty, guns down Crumbs, but gets gunned down by Dito. Very nice try from Bully here.
Indeed.
Revive coming in for the Axis team.
Krabby has snuck
Self-killing.
through though. I don't know if they know he's there. He's hiding in the garage right now. This
Dusty
could really-
seems to be going for him.
He should just
Got spotted.
grab
He
the
got
dots
spotted.
to put some pressure off that flag area, and it looks like 3 people are trying to find him. They find him eventually at the courtyard area, but that means that the Dutch team should have more control of the flag area. But Crumbs earlier had a two-man airstrikes, and now he's getting 2 MP40 kills as well. Job done. As we see another push here from the Dutch team. Looks like they're hesitating. Leonica decides to go
lower.
in the main area as well. He takes down their Panzer, which is a good thing. Now they should be able to move up a bit here in this main area. And looks like they do. Dusty's still there at the ladder, at the stairs though. Leonica breaks through on the flag. I think they will have this flag secured for this phone, but they still have to hold it for 25 seconds.
Dictator again with his nice consistency, 2 Panzer kills here. UK team seems to be pushing lower here, trying to regain control of that lower area. Get gunned down by Viz.
And now the Dutch team will respawn at the flag area. Holy is the engineer trying to get a plant down the service. Let's see if he's getting shot at the office by Dictator. No, it's not. He's gonna plant it right now. Let's look where the Dutch team is gonna push. It looks like they're gonna push courtyard area at the spawnway. There's 2 people set up in the service area though. Take it away, Foster.
Yeah, the UK team playing it safe here. They know the Dutch team spawns at the flag. They're not going for any crazy risky pushes. Just setting up their positions nicely, which I think is a good thing to do when you're playing with a team. Which could be considered a mix with not much experience of playing together.
Ooh, that could have been more from Dictator. They only get 1 guy and it looks like they're pushing spawnway again. Bully is leading the charge. He's a medic. He's pushing in next to spawn where the medic is waiting for him. And he takes down Jam. He activates the vinyl player, which is nice. Gets some music. Now he pushes up to the document area, but there's 2 guys there and he only has a Luger. What can he do?
Seeing a pretty standard setup here from the UK team, waiting for those allies to push, which seems to be a service push. I'm seeing 3 guys pushing up service, which is being held nicely by Crumbs and Dictator.
Janneke seems to be pushing spawnway with his Panzer. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he should try to push through the service area. Although he gets forward momentum, yeah, he decides to kill out, and I think Cup is on the full spawn. Let's see where they're moving right now. Mirage is broken through though on the
Jam got full here.
And Gibbs 1 body. Dictator is looking at the service area. He needs to shoot Edo though at the courtyard. And where are the Dutch players right now? It looks like they're trying to push service. We have Bully. And Janneke fires the shot over the courtyard steps, but it doesn't connect. Bully's still pushing through. He's risking full here, but he's putting more pressure on the UK side, which is good because now the Dutch players can push through service a bit, gain some control. There's 2 guys watching the service area. They're pushing now. Dictator gets the double man.
And a nice kill from Dictator.
Like they can't get through, although we have some revives going in the service area. Bully
And the
is
flag
still alive, and Viz is actually sneaking there in the access spawn.
The Dutch team spawn back here, so Viz is full.
Yeah, Viz is full.
They push up the ladder now for the flag. An airstrike might hold them back.
Time is ticking away, only 4 minutes left. Time is ticking away, 4 minutes left. Dictator again with a double man, very nice work from him. He's so consistent this game so far. It doesn't need to get 3 men or 4 men, just get those 2 men kills to break the attack a bit up.
They do spawn at the flag here, the Dutch team. Let's see if they can make something of this attack. Seem to be pushing service with 3 guys. Also the Panzer pushing
2 splits, 2 from spawn, 2 from courtyard, 2 service. Let's take a look at Dictator. He's gonna get another double man here. Janneke shoot his Panzers at the service area. Lands 1, but it looks like most people are already dead. And Dictator gets through. There's still a spawn push though with 3 guys. Nova's defending it right now. Revives are going in for the Dutch team, but it looks like the push.
Those are fools as well.
Yeah, there's only
what do you think the Dutch team should do here, homie? Because we're seeing Dictator being so consistent, being the backbone of this defense, I would say.
I don't know. It's hard to call. I think the UK is just shooting well. Dictator is getting always double man on attacks, which is, if you get a double man, you only have 4 people left to attack with, and then, yeah, it's very hard to push through there. I would put Janneke maybe through service. Try to just be an anti-panzer, just try to get Dictator out would also already help a lot, or try to spawn kill more could also be an option, because I don't think there's a lot of pressure on their spawn. It looks like they're just attacking wave after wave, but maybe they should try to gain some more control, like risk full and try to get somebody full at the spawn area.
Panzer is pushing up service here, might get some kills. Doesn't connect.
And this again will be a hard push for the Allied side, because the Panzer has been shot, he's taking down as well. There's sitting comfortably at the objective room. We have 2 people, 3 people even pushing service right now. There's so much nade spam. Revive's going in. Bully is leading the charge with Fizz. We're gonna try to take these documents, and there is some more control from the Dutch team. They need.
There's only one guy at the documents now.
They have more
They
control.
did respawn.
The UK team indeed did respawn, but it looks like they are giving them time to set up again. Revive's still going in. There's still 3 people at the service area that they're gonna be taking down, and only 2 minutes left on the clock.
This is what we wanted to see from the Dutch team, a nice coordinated attack with a lot of revives coming on servers. I would say they were pretty unfortunate there to not grab the docks.
That's it. I think like most in like 90% of all the attacks of the Dutch team, they all die within the 30 seconds because they want to get those ducks, but they should consider trying to stay alive more and just put more pressure when the X's are on full spawn, even though they are also on full spawn. Getting full on attack is not so bad, I'd say. I think you just need to get some fulls on the X's side so you break their defense opening gaps as well. We're gonna see a last push here by the Dutch team. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna get it. We do have Mirrors though, pushing through. There's still got 2 guys at the service. Dictator has shot already, but he takes him down.
And again, I feel like this was an issue as well this round. They lost the flag about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, true. I think Jam is pushing is playing at the spawn side. If some people here in chat know, well, obviously some people have played against Jam already, and it can be so annoying when you play even 3-on-3 against him. Like he always goes for those flag grabs once, kills a few people coming spawn, and he just grabs the flag.
We're seeing Dictator still being consistent here.
Yeah,
What do you think that the main point here that went wrong for the Dutch team, homie? Was it kill-wise? I would say kill-wise we're gonna see a lot more kills on the UK side.
Yeah, for sure. I think UK will outfrag the Dutch team very high here. Yeah, it's almost double. Yeah, not enough kills and not enough fools, I guess. I think UK never... I felt there was no pressure for the UK team. They always regained their control after each spawn, while most people could stay alive because they never broke through. There was only one opportunity when Bully here was with Viz and they kept reviving. Then you put more pressure on the service area, and then more people will also try to kill them at service while other people can sneak through other areas. I mean, having the same spawn is okay, but then the Dutch team just need to take more risk staying alive to try to break that defense.
I think what we saw was indeed a lack of kills, a lack of aggressiveness to push forward. But then again, we noticed that the Dutch team isn't really a team that relies on the kills. They had less kills than Vikings and they won that game. They had less kills against Belgium and they won that game.
They did have less kills than us.
Fight.
Did they have less kills than us during our game?
Yeah, they had less kills and less damage compared to us.
Wow,
so they seem to be playing more on strategy, more on
that's
brain.
That's pretty sick for a national team who doesn't never play together to win on team play, I'd say. So we're gonna need to see that more from the Dutch team right now as they are defending. We're at stopwatch round 2. It's 1-0 for the UK. Dutch team just got full holds on their attack, and now we see the UK attacking.
Didn't manage to get a fast door plant here.
It doesn't look like a lot of UK people are alive. Let's take a look at the spawns. UK team will respawn right now, and the Dutch team are just
there's a 15-16 second spawn difference here, which should make the attacks interesting. Also the defenses. Again, Dictator with a very long range Panzerfaust.
Yeah,
gets down 2.
Really interesting. Whoever gets the most kills here will win, basically. I think at least I remember from Merlinator's team that he said, like, in this situation, like the team that has the most frags will basically win.
15 second spawn difference. Leon connects
Leon
with
gets a 3-man. And
Bully
UK are sorry to interrupt there. UK team are almost all dead. Only Crumbs is alive. This is what the Dutch team needs. Just get some control back. Hold them off at the main door.
Really
Put
take
some
this
time on the
opportunity
clock.
to get some strikes down now on the spawn to hold them back, but it seems like they will let the ally team push out here.
I'd say for this spawn, it's really interesting. I mean, the Dutch team could potentially just push out, like right now.
Mm.
But it looks like they didn't have enough kills, and now the UK team can try to get the flag.
They have a good spawn time to push out, but they need to do it as well.
It's really
They're not
risky.
really doing it at the moment.
You can push out, but you need to get those kills. If you don't, then you just give the UK team the opportunity to push through.
I would say Leon has a very important role to play here with his Panzer. He has that spawn time, he has that opportunity.
Yeah, getting somebody full here is so important right now. That puts so much more pressure for the other team to stay alive.
Dutch team doing a good job at the moment. Holding them back, they're getting the frags. Crom's going up the ladder here, might go for the flag.
Which they do. And the NL team is pushing out. Leonic is in the warehouse trying to get somebody with the Panzerfaust. He doesn't have charge yet though, he's spamming those nades. Tries to take a look if somebody's coming spawn side. He's gonna push out before he self-kills.
Dynamite goes down at
He
the
might
floor.
be full spawn. I'm not sure. It's gonna be close. You don't have 4-star out in RTCW. I think it's full. I think Leonic is full. Well, we see UK attacking right now. They just respawned. I don't think there's too many players alive from. Well, there are a lot of lives, but they're letting the UK team push through. Well,
Dutch
gain
team
big
pushing
control.
away here.
Dusty is in the spawn side. Crap is trying to look for him. He's hiding behind the box. Spots him, tries to kill him. It's not dead yet. Reinforcements come in and they finally take him down while another player is coming up service.
Krapje
there.
didn't seem to realize that there was a player pushing up behind him. Luckily for him, he's self-killed.
I think there's one still there at service. Ooh, bad nade from Janneke. Krapje looks like to be all alone at the docks area. Allowing, gets in a very important frag against Crumbs while the Axis respawn comes in.
Seemed to have had a short moment where they were not sure what exactly was happening, which is also why that team kill came in. They have 3 men at the dock right now.
I think Nova's lagged out, yeah. Yeah, he does. He did lag out. Anyways, interesting. There's 5 minutes left. I think the UK is putting on more pressure than the Dutch team back in the last round.
They are definitely putting on more pressure.
Like,
We
let's
see
see.
a bit
We
of
got
panic
one-
from the
We got one player.
exit side.
Sorry. There's one player pushing through the spawn area. There's 2 guys from the exit side defending the docks. This guy knows that there's somebody coming spawn way. We have an LT here as well. Then we have somebody pushing out service because the Panzer is watching service courtyard area while there's still another one trying to get a revive, but he's gonna probably not being able to be revived. Interesting. I don't think the UK will make this push, but we'll see. They still have 20 seconds on the respawn time. Though, let's see how many people are actually alive from the Dutch team right now. But they're on a low spawn, so it's there's not a lot of danger for them right now. They should
We
get.
are seeing Dictator sitting in those service halls. I'm not sure if he has a charge right now, but he might be able to pull something off on the next spawn time of the Axis. We've seen him do some great kills in the previous round, so...
Yeah, this is so important for the Panzer right now. If you have 15 seconds different on the spawn. Like if you get even one player full, it's gonna put more and more pressure on the defending team. But I don't think there's a lot of players are gonna respawn. I think only 2, unless they kill out. I think Jam is down on the spawn way. There's one guy. A lot of people are still alive actually, like from both teams. But the Dutch have the advantage that they will be able to respawn. But I don't think they're gonna kill out at this point because there's so much pressure on the docks area right now from the UK side.
We're seeing this here on server side. He's pushing the allied player, but there's a nade, an Axis nade right in front of him. So this should be interesting.
Yeah, I'll watch that when it gets on pause. And then we'll see if Dictator gets his spawn frag. Alright, what's your money on, guys? Is the revive gonna happen or not? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1.
Fight.
Oh no. He actually fully gets
This
killed.
might be fuller. This was very
Dictator is
close.
moving into the spawn. Shot.
Prompts is going
Shoots,
up the
gets
docks.
one. When the Dutch team so much
Very
under pressure.
close.
Good work by Crappy. They're getting important frag also before the pause. Taking out crumbs there. And now the UK team respawns. Looks like a 2-2-2 split, I think.
Dictator with a nice gear. There's nobody at the dock room now. Dutch team just spawned.
And now Crumbs is
Getting
putting
spammed for the portrait.
Crumbs is now putting pressure on the spawn. They do survive. Get those revives, and so important. If you get full here, it's with this spawn time, getting full is horrible. While Bully is pushing out the service area, has a nade in his hands, pushes out with his teammate Viz, gets one hip.
This is exactly what they could be doing a bit more with this spawn time. It will drain the UK team of energy, of
Yeah, if you
of
get
time as well.
if you get a bit more control, you can push out for sure. Especially on Frostbite, especially on service, like just push out like Bullet just did. If you only get one gib, that's perfect. Just respawn in. Attack is already way less of a threat. But then
Leon
again, of
missed
course,
Lander, yeah?
nobody else. No, they can't all push out. That would be too risky. Looks like the Dutch are holding on for now. Ooh, Dusty getting 2 guys from on the service side. And actually, we have a flag grab.
Jam is taking the dock.
Dog grab by Jam.
Right
Gets
after
taken down.
gets
Ooh,
killed.
again.
Nice
Let's see
revives
here.
coming in.
Jam is running away to the office area. Is somebody there? There's a nade laying down. Now he's gonna push.
The flag area seems to be
Ooh,
clear.
there's one
The Dutch-
behind. There's one behind. On the flag area, Merch takes him down. His former teammate. Well, his current teammate, but not in the NationsCup.
Very nice play from Mirich here.
Very important. There's 3 minutes left. There's so much pressure on the Dutch side.
Dusty is grabbing the docks again. The Panzer is in position though from courtyard.
Dusty's moving towards the service area. Leoneke shoots, but he doesn't connect with the guy who was running the docks. There's 3 people in office, and now he's gonna jump over. Let's see if there's another ambush here by the Dutch team.
I think he's good to go here.
Yeah, it looks like
Decides to wait.
he doesn't want to risk it, although he has to run it now because somebody's chasing him on
Oh, but now
the
it's
main
late.
door.
Now it's late.
3 over the wall right now. Ooh, he's gonna get taken down, but he's not gonna commit. This is not gonna commit to get to secure because we get the long spawn time. We do have 3 people set up right now from the Dutch team at the transmitter area. They have to hold it 2 minutes, which is a very long time. We'll see how they do.
Leon is going over the wall now with his Panzer.
This is gonna be a nail biter. I can feel it, especially with these spawn times. I mean,
Panzer Dictator missed his shot here.
once they clear the area on the storage wall, then you have probably again Nexus respawn coming in, so it's gonna be really hard. Ooh, Crumbs!
Long range Panzer onto the docks. Very nice shot.
But it's not gonna get secured though. We have a lot of kills coming in from the Dutch team. There's 1 minute 20 left on the clock. That's a pretty good airstrike there. He takes down 1. the UK team needs to get some full spawns in, otherwise they're not gonna break this defense. Panzer shoots, shot from Dictator, doesn't connect. It's 1 minute
Lot of
left. They will need to move forward. They will need to push
Leon
here
is
as a team.
No Panzer here on the defense side.
They're getting control though, they're trying to move in right now.
In control.
They force the Dutch people to stay inside the transmitter. Dictator shoots, but Bully takes him out. Bully again with a second frag, very important. Where's the Ducks? Still on the roof, they only have 33 seconds. And Bully's still inside, and some other people are as well. I think there's a few people on the top. Let's just
With his
look
Panzer
what he's
sitting
gonna
on
do.
top.
Bully, if he can throw an airstrike, that would be so good to just slow them down. And I think it might be a good game because it's only 15 seconds on the clock, and surely they will throw an airstrike. Yes, they do. They're gonna have to force push right now. Panzer takes out document carrier. Bully takes out 2, and that's that. The dogs won't transmit this time.
The Axis win.
Means that we'll have a 1-0 lead for the UK. Again, because it was a double full hold, there's no point being given.
Dusty had a very good opportunity there at the start when he got the dogs. Probably didn't get the cue to push for that transmitter straight away, hesitated, and then it was too late with Viz almost reclaiming. So Dusty did nice there to go back, avoided being killed, but they didn't manage to transmit with those 2 minutes remaining. So we're going to Village now, homie. What do you think about this map? Who do you think will take the upper hand here? Because the game is still wide open, of course, with only 1-0 on the clock.
Well, it's going to be dependent on the Panzers again. I think Leonica will have to be in the tavern. Dictator might push with the Panzer to the tavern area, or maybe they're going to push short. Who knows? I think when you're playing with a national team, not doing something standard can usually be an advantage because people are used to playing standard tactics with these mixes team like with nations. So we'll see. I know that the Dutch team loves to push short, especially
It's
in our
something
game.
he started against us.
It's going to be close. I think it's going to be for the details. We'll see. It's going to be really interesting. But the Dutch will have to play better on Village than against us to win this game from the UK. For sure.
What helped on the short pushes against us, the Dutch team, was we had Kevin on shorts, who of course has quite a bit of experience to hold them back. But I think I'm wondering who will do it for the UK team here actually.
Let's take. Yeah, we don't know yet because they're not on defense. But I think the Dutch pushed a bit too much short last game versus us. I mean, like on the first stopwatch, they were able to get the plant down, broke our crypt defense, but then they lost the flag so many times against us. They didn't have somebody dedicated back there in the flag area, and if you reclaim that flag on Village, is very horrible. And I think that happened too much against us. We took the flag too easily, and then they just always pushed short, and it was easy for us to defend because we knew they were always coming short, and they will have to vary up their attacks this time. They'll have to switch it up, or maybe like 5 guys push short, maybe 1 tavern. But the Dutch will need to have this flag for sure if they want to win this, like compared to our game. Even if they
I'm
don't well,
wondering
they need that flag.
if they even have a dedicated person to get that flag, like, because we know in the UK team it's a specialty of Crumbs to get that flag back when they're defending.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
told me earlier today he can do it in no less than 32 seconds.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, of course. I hope for the Dutch team that they are prepared for somebody who's gonna try to grab the flag back. But we'll see. We will first have the UK team on attack. It looks like they have a Pantherfist though on the attack, unless Dictator still switches classes when he starts. But we'll see.
It'll be interesting to see if Leon is gonna shoot his Panzer here on short.
Let's take.
No, he's going straight to Tavern, which I think is a wise decision.
Looks like they're quite fast, and it looks like we just have a standard tavern push. Actually, the UK team are quite slow, I think. I'm not sure. We'll see. The Axis will beat them to it on the tavern area, I think. Dictator always shoots in the back. It doesn't land it. And the UK team pushes in. They're getting in quite good, although they're getting stuck now in the doorway.
Leon is this Panzer.
lot of people still alive for the UK, and I think they will
Team
have the
coming in
control.
for the Dutch.
They will have control. Dusty's taking the flag. On the first push, this is not what the Dutchies wanted.
What went wrong?
Somebody's paused.
I think what went wrong there definitely was that Panzer getting a bit unlucky and managed to get a team kill. Similar to Viz throwing an 8, getting a team kill, but nice revives
Oh, yeah.
coming in from the UK team.
I didn't see that. I was watching the UK team push in. But indeed, Janneke team kills Bully and Viz team kills Krapje. Again, some complaints about the server, although I think it was a joke. No, it's not. Not sure.
It seems fine to me.
Anyways, let's see. Like, we got the UK team is gonna respawn at the flag, so they're gonna have that engineer, and only Mirch is alive on the Dutch team, so it might be.
With 8 seconds, yeah.
They're
So
gonna
the
have an
team can
easy
basically
plant. Yeah, they're gonna have an easy plant here. I mean, there's
go
still
straight.
6 seconds on the respawn of the Axis, so UK will have a free plant here while the Axis respawn. And let's see just quickly where Mirch is, because he will be able to.
Alive. He's gonna try to get.
He gets taken down by Dictator, yeah. And
Nice
UK
kill.
has control over the cemetery. Just got the gold crypt planted. They're now defending the cemetery area while the Dutch team is trying to advance, try to get that defuse. Do they have an engineer? I think they will, because they already knew that. Oh, there's somebody behind. I think it was Dusty. They didn't. The Dutchies didn't see that player.
Will proceed to exploding here.
And only 2 minutes off the clock, and they already have the flag. They have the gold blown, and
Axis
they will
team.
have the documents. Yeah, well, the gold actually. They're gonna move it Tavern way, and I think the Dutchies will already have fallen back. Yes, they do. They're already set up in the southwest courtyard. Fully speaking,
You're running an engineer here for the spam.
yeah, maybe he's priming it a bit too early. Ooh, they might switch to short here. Let me just check. Where's Nova? They're still at the cemetery. They were trying to push short, but I think one Axis guy saw him. Yes, there's somebody at the cemetery.
He's going
was
short
killed.
now. He's committing to short together with Dusty.
I'm
Dusty
not
might show him his secret spot to hide here.
They do know it, and the Axis will spawn in 5 seconds, so they will be on their ass. Fizz is watching short on the bridge area. Ooh, he gets taken out by Crumbs with his Luger. Krabby follows up.
Might be a very fast time here. It seems to be clear unless someone is hiding here.
Yeah, Nova's moving forward right now. Where is he? He's moving to the Axis spawn. I think there's some Axis still alive trying to go through that truck. Not sure. He's running right now. Oh, there's one guy there! But it's too late! Oh! Oh, so unfortunate. Janneke.
Didn't seem to realize that he was going to spawn.
No,
Probably.
if I were him, I would already pull out my Panzer, because, yeah, you need to get that shot.
Waiting with his Luger out indeed. Oh, this is gonna be a near to impossible time for the Dutch team to
Yeah, and if the Dutch,
break here, and that would be a win for the UK.
then it would be already over, which is a bit anticlimax. So for the neutral viewers, I'm a neutral viewer. I hope that we'll see a 1-1 though, but we'll see. And I think there might be a possibility that the Dutch team will just try to already go short, yeah.
Yeah.
Although the first spawn, I would always try to mainly go Tavern area, because you have the advantage of the first spawn. But the Axis players are not fully set up yet, but it looks like they're gonna push short because Bully switched to an engineer.
They are running an engine here.
And let's take a look at Crumbs, who's watching at short SDLT. He already saw 2 guys going short, so
It is a short
UK
push.
team already knows that some players of the Dutch team will go short.
But they did spawn now, so this is gonna be very hard to get through.
Let's follow Bully while there's an airstrike being thrown, on the artillery actually, at the Axis spawn, and looks like a lot of players of the Dutch team are already dead, so doesn't look that this push will be successful.
Escaped as well by Crumbs. Very nice gift from Crumbs here.
Crumbs finally gets taken out. Viz and Krabby moving forward to the Axis spawn. But,
No engineer inside. He just spawned. It's it's shrinking to a near impossible task right now.
Yeah, and they're still gonna push short.
For
It's
the
their only option at this point because they need to get that plant. Merchant Bully moving forward from the access spawn. Bully takes down Zen. Ooh, almost team kills Leonica. He's moving forward, but only with 32 HP and gets taken down by Ditto.
As an NG with no backup, he was doomed.
And it
Doomed
looks like it's done. It's gonna be 2-0 to the UK team, and they are sure that they will win this game. There goes my Games TV money. Actually, I bet on the Dutch team because there was so much money to be made if the Dutch team would have won. It was like 1.7 towards 6. So goodbye, Games TV money. Too bad. I was hoping for a bit more excitement on Village here. But the UK did very well on their attack, setting a 3-minute-ish time.
Not sure if they will actually play the second round because they were quite a bit of pace and some of them they need to wake up early.
Not sure if they're gonna play it out, but we're gonna cost it anyways if they will decide to play it out. We'll see what happens.
Good games already.
Good game.
Well, it means that UK has won this Nations Cup, which is it's been 15 years, I believe, since they won their last one. It was still clan-based back then, and some of these players played before then as well. I think Crumbs and Dusty were in that team. It was actually the clan-based Nations Cup 8 back in the days. That was mid-2005. They won the final versus Germany back then. They won 3-1 back then. And it looks like they're gonna play out the last round, which is nice.
Gonna be interesting to see here the Dutch team pushing with nothing to win anymore, but such a short time on Village. It can mess up your game, and it happens from time to time, so it's certainly not fun. Let's see how they do when with no pressure.
Yeah, they're gonna push Tavern this time. Bully switch to Medic. They're still running a Panzerfaust on the attack. This is something
Panzer
we can
shooting
do.
short now. Tater with 2 kills again.
Nice shot through the window. Connects.
Saw a lot of kills of him in the beginning of Frostbite.
Got revived though. Diddy got revived. Doesn't look like it. There's only 4 people running to the Tavern. And I think Yamaka was also in that kill, so no Panzerfaust on this attack.
Seemed to be pushing in with a...
Oh, he was alive and he takes down 2, which is nice. And I think they were all gift as well. And Viz is still there as well. They're putting some pressure on the Tavern. Dictator shoots, lands one. But the Dutch team won't get this on this push.
We saw the Dutch team pushing the Tavern there. There were 2 guys that were first, but the other 3 and 4th guy, they were slacking a bit.
Very
Not something
It's like
really
Dictator isn't really fully committing on the Tavern area. He just self-killed in the Tavern, or he got killed, I didn't know, but now he's pushing
4 men
short.
pushing the Tavern now. Outside Tavern, waiting to push in.
Dictator
4 men.
self-kills, trying to
And
get
the
that lucky
Panzer.
shot. Maybe he should have just waited and just tried to sneak up behind him on the Tavern.
Misses his Panzer here. 4 guys now. Nice revives coming in. Still 4 guys alive.
Panzer is lining up though. And there is the shot. It looks like the LT Crumbs pushed out and got a nice RT here, slowing the UK the Dutch attack towards the Tavern area. Janke still with the Panzer. Let's follow him, see what he can do in the tavern area. I think UK is pushed out on the contact there. Panzer shoots and lands too. Dictator was aggressive there. It pays off this
very
time.
nice.
And Krabby has somehow snuck through short. He's actually at the flag, but he's just too late to grab it. He still has to wait 25 seconds before he can grab that
I
flag.
mean, if he gets that flag on the 7-minute time, it's still a very good time to push towards that.
His own time difference is actually completely the same. So if he takes this flag, you're also gonna have a free plant normally. And let's see here.
I wonder how he got through there. Do you think he went short?
I think he went short because he came from the wine cellar area. And now the call's gonna come in. They all self-kill. They grab the flag. Axis players with their pants off. And we're gonna see some fights in the tavern though. But the engineer is all alone. He doesn't get gipped though, which is lucky.
It doesn't seem they all committed to the self-kill here. I only saw 3 guys spawn it.
I don't know why. I mean, why wouldn't they all be at this point?
Bully is pushing alone here. Pushing alone to the crypt.
And they just lost the flag because not all the players of the Axis side were killed. I mean, I would just do that. Just clear tavern while you just push with 2 guys
For the
towards.
Dutch team.
Oh, and Dictator again, and on the Allies respawn on with the double man. This was such a great opportunity for the Dutch team, but they blew it on the flag area. I don't understand. And now the Dutch team are respawn all again. Well, at least 3 players where the other 3 players are going. Crumb's still sitting in the spawn. We have Leonica shooting tavern area, lands one. I'm not sure if he's gipped. Bully's with him. They're gonna push in tavern, although I think they're gonna wait a bit until the reinforcements come in. Bully pushes in, tries to kill, and he gets a kill. He gets Ditto. He pushes forward directly, almost gets the second, but taken down by Nova. While other players are coming in and they don't have a crossfire set up right now, they're gonna walk in easily, going to the left side or the right side if you're next to there.
I think grabbing that flag and not being able to hold on to it, not being able to
have it now.
coordinate there.
They should have it.
Should have gotten a bit of a mental blow here.
Although there's still 2 players who respawn going back to tavern area. Ditto takes out Janneke. There's an artillery there on the flag area. And
You're
finally,
trying to push the crypt here. Crumb's throwing an airstrike at that crypt.
the UK team are not set up
Crumbs.
so perfectly, but Crumbs holds them off, gets some kills to make sure that the Dutch team doesn't push forward. Janneke still has the Panzerfaust. Let's see if he would switch up to something else. They're running with 3 LTs, a Panzerfaust, an engine, just 1 medic. They need more medics.
I don't know if you saw that, homie, but the airstrike from Crumbs actually killed 2 guys, gipped 2 guys down in the cellar.
Nice.
Who were not even very close to the ladder, I must say.
Need to ask for those demos later to see how he threw the strike. Anyway, we're seeing the Dutch team pushing forward right now with 3 guys going to the crypt ladder. Bully is including as the engineer. And Dictator wipes them all out with 1 panzer shot, gets a 3-man. Dictator has been very
Well,
good
respawn
this
here.
game. Key player.
Airstrikes coming in, trying to clear the script area. Merge managed to get a kill. Nova on a full spawn.
Dictator lands 2 again, very much needed. And it's another grenade frag while both teams respawn. And it looks like somebody's spawn camping on Allies side, although he might have self-killed there. The coordinated airstrikes come in. Merge. Well, it was only 1. But it was 2.
Dictator gets shot down here, gipped as well. No Panzer here on the defense.
A lot of pressure on the crypt area right now. Allies pushing in.
5 guys surrounding the crypt. We should see a plant here. With 3 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock.
Let's see if the UK tries to defuse this one. Do they have an engineer? Yes, they have 2 engineers. 1 guy going back already though, I think. Or maybe trying to get to the flag area.
This will be a hard defuse here with the strikes preventing them to push up the
Yeah, this is
cemetery.
basically impossible with all the grenades spam in the arm and the airstrikes. It's not gonna happen.
They
3
should set
Dutch
up torch for
frags
this
on the
now.
board right now.
We're
While
going for a spawn kill here.
Krapje will probably, most likely, take the documents area, and indeed they might push just spawn way, although he's going tavern. Let's see if there's some sneaky player inside the tavern. Doesn't look like it. They're all falling back to the southwest area. There's already Dutch people there though. I think there were 2 players there. This was there. He takes down Ditto, but I think he's got revived. Crumbs is at the bridge area. The Dutch team broke through the southwest. There was the Axis team couldn't set up. Their bully is moving forward now. Where are they? Krapje's moving forward now. There's an artillery support though. There's one guy chasing him. He doesn't manage to take him
Sides
out.
to go through spawns should have a clear run here to set a
Somebody sneaking.
8-minute
It's
time.
not, yeah, and we have a time on the board. Maybe the Dutch team can still a score here. Well, not a score, but
It'll be interesting to see here how the UK pushes through tavern. I would say the last push they did get some luck with a team kill coming in from Leon, a team kill coming in from Viz. So let's see if they can manage to grab that flag as quickly as last time.
yeah, for sure. They should be able to have a better tavern defense this time. As we wait for one player.
Prepare to fight.
As we are about to start it off, let's see if UK actually decides on pushing tavern, which it looks like they will. Dictator still running the Panzerfaust. Leonic is not shooting through the fence as Dictator was basically all the game. And let's back Leonic. Can he get a multi-frag here in the tavern area?
Seeing a 4-medic push here towards tavern together with the Panzer.
He does, gets 3. Beautiful work by Lenneke. Although there's still some people alive, including the Panzerfaust. Krapje takes him out though, and it looks like this push will be over.
2 guys still alive in
Oh
tavern.
yeah, two players alive. Looks like they're playing catch and mouse.
Oh,
And he
sick kill from here there with the Panzer.
so unlucky there for the Dutch team losing that flag. Who was running there? I'm not sure. Dictator
Dusty
also.
managed to get the flag.
Dictator, so many frags, like 1 Panzerfaust, then follows up with 3 little frags and then another Panzerfaust.
Fast dynamite ban goes down again on the crypt.
Bully's an engineer, is he still alive? They do have a bit control over the crypt area. Where's Bully? He's moving forward now. He should be able to get this defuse, unless there's some weird nade hitting him, but looks like he will get it. And the UK will have to replant that while they're pushing right now into the wine cellar. They're taking their time. A lot of nade spam by Bully, who was still an engineer, probably didn't have the time to self-kill. He does now though. Also the Panzerfaust self-killed, so UK will probably push up right now. Jam and Dusty pushing up crypt ladder. No engineer to be seen though. Pushing forward, they get 2 kills.
2 kills on the crypt here. Strike
More
goes.
people going crypts.
Nice Panzer in from Leon.
They do have control of crypt though. But is the engineer still alive? Yes he is. Crumbs is gonna make the plant. I don't see any Axis player here. Mirage is there though. He will need to stay here. Try to just slow the allies down on the crypt area. Oh, he gets shot in the back by Dictator, and now there's 2 people on the crypt. Will they be able to defuse this time? There's an airstrike. Badly placed though. They're pushing forward now. There's a lot of players still on the crypt. Bully is moving forward. He gets taken down and gets killed. So no defuse this time. And they also lost control of the
He looked
crypt.
at defense in the courtyard.
Dictator already spawned back.
Ever no short push this time.
Dusty gets 2 important frags. Can he get somebody? I think he did. Yes, he gets another. So many players already dead from the Axis team. I mean, so much pressure on this Dutch team. Where's the documents?
The courtyard, Crumbs hiding in that corner, waiting for the call to push through and bring those documents home.
They should be able to get an opportunity here to push forward. Although reinforcements are coming in from the Axis, Crumbs is still waiting at the corner there. He's priming an 8. Doesn't connect. He's moving back again. Doesn't trust it.
Merge playing a bit sneaky here. Was in the house, goes through their spawn. It's gonna hide it.
Though. It's their last defense. There's no southwest defense, and it looks like Dictator gets 2 bullets left alive on the tower. He's gonna try for the sneak kill. I think he's already lost. I'm not sure. He doesn't know it as well. We're
getting challenged here. At the courtyard, might get down here actually. Manages to get the kill on Viz, but this was very close. Very nice duel. Dusty taking the upper hand. Document still waiting in that same position.
with 11
Nice kills coming out from the UK team.
Dictator again with 2 people. 2-man frag. They're moving forward. Ooh, Mercy takes down 2. They're moving forward now though, and it looks like the UK will set a time and win 3-0. That's the end of the game. Dictator, 32 frags, 7k damage. It was a monster this round. Even as LT, I mean, he got a lot of MP40 kills as well, like in the end, very important ones as well.
3 pistol kills as well there when they were grabbing the flag at the tavern.
Right, well that was it from us, DJ Homie and Fasty. Our first cast together. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna go out with one more song. Any shoutouts you want to give, Fasty?
Not really. No.
Anyways, there's another One Day Cup 3-on-3 hosted by Crumbs this Sunday. Merlinator will stream this, so make sure to check it out if you're not really playing RTCW but are interested in watching it. Anyways, from us, thank you, and maybe see you another time, who knows. Right, what song should I play as the outro? Let's see. Oh, maybe this one. I love the 90s.